Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey and this is my budget. I have Mr. Bailey here finally with a budget. Every time I do a budget, he's always asleep because he's been out working all night. So now he get to see the progress of this whole budget video thing. I'm just gonna tell y'all, Mr. Bailey, just give me the money and trust me. But that's what 21 years get you, so I had to earn that. But anyway, we are going to do the budget from September 23rd to September 29th, and we're also going to be budgeting into the next week. I am feeling like, I don't know, like I've been having this nervous feeling all day, but we had a tire again to go out. This morning, it wasn't a bad tire this time. It was one of us ran over a screw, so it started going out fast. So we had to go get a new tire today. That was not in the budget. So that's also what I'm trying to figure out. Am I going to take that out of emergency fund, or am I going to take that away from some unexpected money that I'm supposed to get tomorrow, which is Wednesday? So we will see. But anyway, we are sitting here. We got our tea. We got some nettle and raspberry, and we're going to get started. So as far as our four walls, we have the house. And that's just for this week. So the house, we have the car, and we have utilities. Let me zoom y'all in a bit. And once again, I'm sorry for the shadow because it's another gloomy day. So I have to have the light on in here again. We've had like 3 gloomy days in a row. And we have the windows open because it's only like 60 something degrees today. So if y'all hear the birds chirping and whatever, I'm sorry. Okay, so for the house, we have $250 in the house already. And so that's $650 left that we need by the 5th. So in the beginning of this video, I said that we had to worry about first of all, let's go with the income. Income, we're going to do the regular $1,800. I'm not going to do any rollover because at this point, with the tire and everything else that's going on, I'm not sure if we're going to have anything extra, but I know we will bring in $1,800. So as far as the $650 from the house, I want to budget $250 for this week. So that would leave $400 for next week. So I just want to make sure I budget for that. And then for the car, we have $300 in there. So let me see, 808 minus 300. It's 508. Yeah, I think I already had that budgeted for this week though. Let me go back over there. Yep. I have 208 budgeted for the car. And that's going to leave $300 left to be paid. I'm paying this on Saturday. This is due on Saturday, but which is the 28th. But it's not going to come out until Monday, but I'll make sure I have the money in there by Saturday, and you guys will see the stuffing of this 208 and also the 300. Then the utilities has $369 in there. It's 5. It's $569. $569 is the utility, so we need $200, and that's what I have budgeted. So we're gonna do $200 for that, and that will be paid. I think this is due on the 27th, not the 28th. So I think this is due Friday. So we're gonna make sure we cash stuff that. So that it is it for our 4 walls. So for that, 250 plus 208 plus 200 is 658. So that's what we have to have for our 4 walls for this week. Now that is everything else that is due, which is already funded. Disney, these are our, let me see, Disney is $13.99, so that's $14. At YouTube TV, so I'm just gonna put TV, that's gonna be $73. That's for my football. We already have that. I did not mean to put this in here. We're actually supposed to put 0. Okay, and then the only other thing was the Sam's Club. And that, I'm just going to write it in there so we can see, and I'm going to cross it out just like I did the other ones and just say that we owe 0 because we already have that. So these are all of the bills that are due besides the house, the car, the utilities, Disney, YouTube TV, and Sam's Club. These are all of the bills that are due. We have all the money for these, and we have a good portion of the money for these. So I'm happy with that. So the total for these, which is awesome to me, is 0. Okay, now we're going to be going into the next week, which is going to be the first. So we're going to have to, so the 250, this is for this week. So I'm not going to worry about the house this week. That'll be in the remaining of that will be in next week's budget. But we're going to have to start working on loan number 1 and loan number 2. Those are both due on the 1st. So that is $39 and $110. I wrote those down like that because we're going to actually make sure we have the $39 and the $110 by Sunday, because I do not like to be worrying about that, because these need to be in the bank account by Monday night, because they come out somewhere in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. So that's that. And then on the 3rd, we have my credit card. So we normally just put $50 on there. So for this week, I'm just going to put $25 for that one. And then on the 4th, we have an Apple subscription coming out for $10. So we'll just make sure we have $5 in there for that. And the 5th, I have another credit card. We normally put 50 on that, so we'll put another 25 on that. And my Capital One, we're gonna put 50 on that. I'm sorry, it's 50, but we're gonna put 25 on that. So let's get a total. And I've been doing good with the credit cards. Normally I pay my cards and then I spend on them, and then I do it again, and then I spend on them. But when I've been making these payments, I haven't been actually spending on it. So even though we haven't done our new debt confession yet, we are actually paying down our credit cards at the same time, slowly. So that's a plus. So let's see. 39, which that debt confession video is probably going to be this week. Because I want to get started on my debt sooner than later. And before I add this up, let me say this too. I don't think that we're going to be going to my parents' house. It's not written in stone. I made them an offer for them to come here and we pay for some of their expenses, because it would be cheaper for us to pay for their expenses because they fly free. So that's an option. It would be much cheaper for us to just have Thanksgiving here. And the majority of my siblings are here, so it would cost more for one group of my siblings and their spouse and kids, another group of my siblings and their spouse and kids to all go down there, plus us and our kids. That would just be like a lot. So I'm trying to get them to come here, and we pay for like their hotel and, you know, things that they need here, because that would be way less expensive than us trying to get plane tickets plus a rental, or rather a rental to drive down there, plus us missing work for like 3 days. So anyway, that's something that is going to be in the October budget also. Okay, so let's give this account. 39 plus 110 plus 25 plus 5 plus 25 plus 25 is 229. Okay, so if I do the 229 plus the 658, that's 887 minus the 1800. Okay, that's $913 that we'll have left over to do savings challenges and maintenance. But you know what? It's not. I need to do some of my sinking funds, which is one of them is I need to add on maintenance. We need an oil change, which is 70. That was 913. Let me put that right. You know what? I'll come back and do it from the 1800. But we need an oil change that is $75. And the other maintenance, I'm sure, is going to be in October, and that's why we're trying to really fill up the Dollar Tree. This thing, what's it called? 50 envelope challenge. The Dollar Tree 50 envelope challenge. We're trying to fill that up as soon as possible. As far as the tire today, like I said, I'm going to see if I'm going to take that out of maintenance. I'm trying my best not to, but I'm not even going to budget for that, because I mean, not out of maintenance, out of what's it called? Yeah, emergency fund. So anyway, that was 9. Okay, we had 913 left minus 75. We're at 838. So household. In household, we need so many things. We need, I mean, shower curtains and well, no, that was in that was in last week's budget. But we need what? In this week? Oh no, this is just for this week's budget. Yeah, but so let's remember that for October. My husband just gave me an idea. So, but he whispered it because he didn't know if we wanted y'all to know yet. So, that will be in October's budget though. So, I am going to say, out of all the things, we need bins for our guests and some bedding and things like that. I'm going to do, yeah, so I'm going to do $250 for household. Oops. Household $250. We need so much stuff, like I can't even break it down. $588. Okay. For the $588 that's left over, I'm going to do miscellaneous $188, because I feel like it's something that I'm missing. And if it's not, it's going to go to savings challenges. But how much was that? It was $588. $588 minus the $188. Yeah, it's 400. So we'll put for the savings challenges and the emergency fund will be $400. And that will be our zero-based budget for this week. So tomorrow, I should be coming with a, what's that thing called? This thing, emergency fund, the emergency fund and savings challenge video. I'm going to be coming with that tomorrow. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to stuff just yet, but that'll be known tomorrow. And Thursday or Friday, it may be Friday, we're going to come with the cash stuffing video for the bills and also an unstuffing video. And I'm going to be doing a live Q&A this week. So I did a poll today, and you guys are always half and half on the polls. So if you guys haven't seen the poll, just leave a comment down here leave a comment saying which day would be good for you, like Friday evening, Saturday anytime, or Sunday before football. And if you have any questions for that, because I have some questions already pre-ready, but from the comments over the last month. But if you guys have questions that you want to ask also, just leave it down under this video, and I'll be sure to answer them in the Q&A on this weekend. And I know you'll be able to see my face. I don't know if my husband's going to show his face, but it's going to be a face, kind of, you guys have kind of been seeing my face like a little bit in my reels and in my little shots. You've been seeing like little side views, but we're actually going to be face to face. We're not going to show hands on that day. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow with an emergency fund and savings challenge video.